Welcome back to CNB. Let's talk about Abarth now. It's an arrival of a brand that was promised a while back from Fiat. It took its time getting here, but it is now here and will play primarily a flagship role for the company. Besides that, don't forget that Fiat is planning to do a lot more in India now, and again, that's a promise we've been hearing for some time. But finally, things seem to be happening on the ground as well. There will be a second Abarth model and more Fiat as well as Jeep and then perhaps even Chrysler models coming. All of that and more is what I discussed with the new boss at Fiat India, Kevin Flynn, when he and I spoke at the launch of the Abarth brand at the BIC.
We make this great, fun, dynamic pocket rocket do a job for us. And I mean, look, this car design is iconic to Fiat, isn't it?
Yeah.
It says everything about the heritage.
It really talks to the brand.
Exactly. And you know, if you look at the car buyer in India, they're looking in this not this segment. If you took the Fiat 500, which we previously imported, you know, that actually again was a niche. Fun car to own. You know, it didn't necessarily tick all the boxes in terms of the packaging and everything else, because that's not what it is.
It's not meant to be that.
So we've got this chance again to come with this iconic shape which says a lot about Fiat, but in a completely different package. This is a lot of fun, and to bring Abarth to India, this is a connoisseur's car. Okay, this is somebody who's going to buy this because they love driving. It's like a little Ferrari. It's got all the little touches. It's got all the little sporting intentions. It handles. I managed to get some laps yesterday in at the circuit when I arrived, and it's bags of fun to drive. So, you know, great performance car, great intent, and for those connoisseurs, this is going to be a great choice. But what it does for us is more than that. This heralds the arrival of Abarth in India.
That family of vehicles has done really well for Fiat globally, and they've sort of started to expand that family. There's the X, there's the L. Where do you see that going in India?
We're looking.
The X especially.
Yeah, the X is pretty, because I mean that
very pretty.
Literally just takes the whole DNA of this car.
It's like doing that on a phone.
Yeah, no, it's very good.
Yeah.
And I drove it recently, and I've got to say I'm very impressed with it. What we've got to be sure of first, we're working out what is our platform strategy. And that is fundamental now for any car company, to make sure in which factory do you make which chassis.
Well, the reason I also asked that is because of the Renegade. I mean, the fact that there is a shared platform.
So we're exactly at that point now. We're looking, like any car company, you look at your platform strategy and what is it that we're going to be best to utilise within the plant we got. And then also, what can we CKD, what can we locally produce? So we're going through that whole assessment at the moment to work out what's going to be best for us and what role can we play on a broader global scale.